Manani, Dumelang, Mulweni, Kuyanon, hello, it's Sequence here, and we're back with another video. What are we doing today?
So there's a crisis I want to alert the peoples about.
What is that?
Something that I've been seeing going on in the past few weeks that I feel like we need to talk about as South Africans.
Yeah.
But let's just check out this clip first, and then you tell me what you think.
443 children under the age of 8 who were being trafficked into South Africa from Zimbabwe have been handed over to authorities in their country. The Border Management Authority says the buses carrying the children were intercepted during a sting operation last night.
This is a shocking story coming out of South Africa. A bus carrying kidnapped children has been intercepted in Kimberley in the Northern Cape. There were reportedly 14 children on this bus who were described by witnesses as looking dirty, without any additional clothes or bags, and looking hungry. Other passengers on the bus noticed that something strange was going on and thankfully alerted the police. They were being trafficked from Johannesburg to Cape Town by a middle-aged couple who have now been arrested. Well done to the fellow passengers and police for responding to this so quickly. The children are apparently set to be returned to their families.
Thoughts?
Oh my gosh. There's a serious syndicate in South Africa, actually.
So you saw with that first clip, 400 kids, over
400 kids.
from Zim being trafficked into the country. Then with the second clip, 17 kids from Zim being trafficked into the country. So there's an influx of like Zimbabweans trying to traffic kids into the country.
Yeah.
Why do you think?
Well, obviously because there's a demand for it. It's not Zimbabweans that are trafficking Zimbabwean kids.
You think so? I think there's two things happening.
I feel like Zimbabweans are selling their own, just like how the slave trade was happening. But obviously not selling their own to their own. It was selling their own to where the demand was at. And I feel like the demand was obviously
Here in SA.
here in SA. But then beyond that, some Epstein thing is happening here. Some Epstein situation is happening here.
But there could be.
It either is here or we are 1 point.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
So there's something that I saw like yesterday. In Nigeria, there's like a human trafficking crisis there.
Yes.
Where Nigerians are trafficking Nigerians
And shipping them
into
yes.
Europe, shipping them into like I think Italy. Italy is like a very big syndicate.
It's the
there.
European country.
So what I'm thinking is happening there is like Zimbabweans are using South Africa as like a port, like ship them from Zim to Cape Town, and then you ship them.
And the connections are the ones here in Cape Town.
But I think there's two things happening here, right? There's this one issue where it's like, okay, there's Zimbabweans trafficking Zimbabweans into a syndicate.
Yes.
Right?
There's a Zimbabwean syndicate that communicates with the South African syndicate.
Yes, there's that. And then I also think the second part is that Zimbabweans are literally sending their kids to South Africa for them to get citizenship there and become like SA citizens. Because they don't want their kids to grow up in Zim. They want their kids to grow up in SA. That's another plausible thing that is happening here. So if you have like...
But they usually just jump the borders. Okay, but not everyone's going to jump.
Not everyone's going to jump. Like some people have connections to be like, no, I want to send my kid in.
That's true.
And I want my kid to grow up there. They even go to the extent of like putting these kids under South African parents' names and stuff in what's this? In Home Affairs.
Yes.
There's a clip that I saw now. A lady was shocked that she has 4 kids when she actually has 2. But in Home Affairs, it's shown that she has 4 kids. And then when she goes and inquires, it's like foreign kids being put under her name, that kind of stuff.
2019, mother of 2, Deliwe Nhlapo, got the shock of her life when she visited a Home Affairs branch in Bronkhorstspruit, east of Pretoria. She asked where the additional 2 had come from and was shown this birth certificate belonging to Ife Adeleye Musa, born on the 25th of January 2015. Nhlapo is registered as the mother, while the captured details of the father are of one Emmanuel Musa from Nigeria. They also showed her this birth certificate belonging to Matipa Theo Chiviru, born on the 4th of February 2017. With this child too, Nhlapo is registered as the mother and Theophilus Chiviru from Zimbabwe, the father. Both these birth certificates are legitimate Home Affairs documents, making the children South African. Bewildered, she asked the Home Affairs officials how something like this could happen.
So but maybe ngeke ID, maybe kunabantu bathathe ID yami bayenza ama certificate lawo.
There's a certain bunch of people trying to push for Zimbabweans to get citizenship
And
here in South
obviously
Africa. So there's this crisis going on, like the foreign crisis, where foreigners are coming into the country for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's a second crisis, which I feel is a bit more important to us. Right? The past few weeks, there's been a lot of like South African women being going missing, right? A lot of them, specifically in the Bloemfontein area.
Yeah.
And now it's becoming a crisis because now on Twitter people are shouting out that the women going missing every day in Bloem. Sometimes you'd see like 10, maybe like 5 to 10 women going missing a day. So that's another crisis I just wanted to bring up, and maybe you tell me how you feel like as a SA.
Obviously, that's scary. That means like we can't even. The streets are bad now. Like it's very scary. And I know December is gonna be this December, just like every other, is gonna be one where we definitely see them in large numbers because people people go out a lot these days. It's easier for people to get abducted in situations where they are out and about and stuff like that. And people are very trusting. I don't know, but people will trust and go home with strangers and all of that. And these people that traffic people know that people are like that.
Yeah, just try come up with a few solutions to mitigate. Obviously, the first one that you said, stay at home, right?
Stay home.
Try by all means to be at home as much as possible. Second point is like your Ubers. Like watch out for your Ubers, because a lot of guys like to target women taking Ubers.
Absolutely.
So if you take a lot of Ubers, I don't know how can you
so
that?
The Uber situation is usually like, okay, I'm not saying that there's never ways around these things, but one, like when you order Uber, send the details to somebody like someone close to you, nah? And you also double check, is this the car that's on the thing? Because sometimes you're going to request a car and then another car comes, then they'll just make up a story like, oh no, whatever. Don't go into a car that is not corresponding with what the Uber app is saying. One, that's a big red flag.
Well, 2 more points to add to that. Firstly, try not to travel alone.
Yes.
Try by all means to travel with somebody, preferably a male friend or a male person that you know. But if it's going to be a girl, then it's fine. At least two of you are safer than you by yourself.
Yeah.
And then secondly is like have something that could assist you in situations where you need to fight off somebody.
Like pepper spray and stuff.
Have like a pepper spray on you. Have like a taser if you can get a taser, those kind of things.
Those like small tasers you can
keep that stuff in your bag. If somebody tries and attacks you and stuff like that, at least you've got something that you can use to defend
it doesn't
yourself.
always help you in all situations, but there are those small situations where it can help you, like
and then those are the things that you can avoid with Ubers, right? And then now when you're in the club, let's say you're in the club,
have your own money. Have your own money, own money. I know sometimes but I don't think a person should go out if they don't have money. Because one, what is that saying? You're obviously going there, so somebody else can buy you a drink. And you cannot trust people like that. I don't understand how we have the guts to trust people like that in 2023. No, guys. No. People spike drinks. People do a lot of things, like crazy stuff. So have your own money. And if you're going, and like we said, don't go alone. Go with friends. You guys can put together money. You buy yourselves a drink. You can't have people just bringing you drinks or pouring drinks for you and things like that. And don't go home with strangers. I'm sorry. I know, this is why I'm saying, don't have your own money, because we know that some people have an entitlement once they buy you drink that, you have to go home with me. That's why it's better to not owe people. Now, don't be in that position where you feel like you are forced to because somebody bought drinks for you. So if we can avoid somebody buying drinks for you, nobody can own you like that. And hopefully, if you decide to go home with a person that you don't know, that's on you. But I would really not advise for a person to go home with people they don't know. You cannot trust people like that.
It's very alarming the rate that this thing is happening at, because every day on Twitter you see a new missing person.
Yes.
You see stories about people being trafficked.
Absolutely.
So I just wanted to bring awareness to this and just let you guys know, let's just try to be safe this festive. Try by all means not to be outside by yourself.
Yeah.
Specifically women. Like women, you need to try by all means to be safe.
Yep.
Go out with friends. Never go out alone. Minimize going out alone, but ideally never go out alone.
Try avoid strangers. Like,
have something that you can help defend yourself.
Something,
with. Pepper spray, taser, whatever, in case people try and attack you. Yeah, you guys let us know what you think about this whole situation.
Yeah, let us know.
Don't forget to like, subscribe,
and keep watching. Goodbye.
We'll check you guys in the next one.